Hello, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you've joined me here. Now, in today's video, I'm going to do a single brand review after quite some time. These are some of the new launches from Pure by Priyanka that I've been trying and testing out. And in today's video, I'm going to do an in-depth review on all of these. The brand is not a stranger to my channel. You guys have heard me speak so much about Pure by Priyanka over the years on my website blogs that are now shut, on Instagram, on YouTube. I have gone on and on about this brand. Majority of their products have worked so well for me. It's a brand that I hold very close to my heart. I'm also affiliated with the brand, which means I have a discount code. I'm going to leave it right here. It's a code that you can use to get a discount, and I get a tiny kickback, which helps support my blogging journey. The best part is that they're constantly evolving, right? From their branding to the clarity of the ingredient list to the quality. Everything is constantly improving, evolving with the times, and they always have some new products that just catch you by surprise. So in this video, we're going to cover those. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, then hi, my name's Preiti. I'm India's first cruelty-free beauty blogger. I talk about all things cruelty-free, which means products that are not tested on animals. I also talk about veganism, sustainability. Shout out to a lot of local brands and a lot more things. If this is the kind of content you resonate with, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue watching today's video. All right, now let's get started. The first product is a tinted sunscreen. You guys, I have the worst time finding a good tinted sunscreen for my skin tone. I am cool, neutral toned, and I get a little warm when I get a tan. Very cool in winters. And for me, I need to find a tinted sunscreen that isn't too yellow or orange. Most of them make me feel like an Oompa Loompa super orange, but this one right here is fantastic. This is what the bottle looks like. The new branding is right here. This is fantastic. It is so moisturizing. It literally feels like a BB cream, and it doesn't oxidize on my skin. I have combination oily skin type, a lot of tinted sunscreens, moisturizers that are slightly tinted, BB creams, foundations, they oxidize on my skin, but this doesn't do any of that. This is SPF 30 PA++ with 1% hyaluronic acid. It's a broad spectrum sunscreen. This is fantastic for regular use. Let me do a quick swatch as well, and on the screen I'm going to do swatches on my bare skin. So this is what it looks like. And when you blend it out, look at that, you guys. It looks like a BB cream, and it's not too yellow. It's also not too orange. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. This looks so stunning on my skin. Now, honestly, with tinted sunscreens, most of them perform like BB creams or like a lightweight foundation. So obviously you have to take your time to blend it. But once it blends out, just look at that. You need to make sure you moisturize your skin. If you have very, very dry skin, this will cling onto those areas just like any other BB cream, because this has a tint to it. So be a little careful with the application. Make sure your skin prep is thorough and then go in with this. Now, if you have super oily skin, this could feel a little heavy, just a heads up. So this is what the new branding looks like. I really like it. This is the outer packaging, and right here you have all of the ingredient list. It also has plant-derived squalane, olive-derived squalane, which is so good for your skin. One of the best ingredients to improve skin texture and skin tone. Fantastic, especially if you have very dry skin. The fragrance also is not too strong. It's very gentle, literally smells like any other BB cream out there. It fades away in about 15-20 minutes. You can also layer your concealer with this if you want to do a nice makeup look. You don't have to layer another foundation on top, because this gives you decent coverage. If you're like me and you hate foundations, then this is something you will really like. But you can also use this underneath your foundation. It doesn't pill at all. This doesn't pill on reapplication. So if you want to reapply this every 30 minutes, this is not going to pill. It isn't the most sweat-proof or waterproof, so a setting spray does a fantastic job with this. And I would really like to see some more colors in this for other complexions, like darker skin tones as well, because this could be slightly lighter for darker skin tones, because this does work like a BB cream, but it has no white cast. So I'm not too sure how this is going to look on extremely dark skin tones. Obviously, there are people who are way fairer than me as well, so this might feel a little yellow for them. On my skin tone, this looks great, you guys, but if you're super pale, super fair, this might feel a little yellow. So I would like to see some more colors from the brand, because the formulation is top notch. Every time I speak about a tinted sunscreen, one of the most common questions I get asked is, does it transfer? And the answer is yes. Almost every tinted sunscreen is going to transfer, you guys. It has pigment. Pigment is just like BB creams or foundations. So it is going to transfer when you sweat or when you move around. So the best way to reduce that is apply some nice mattifying setting spray that will keep everything in place so the product doesn't move around. My advice to every single person who uses any tinted sunscreen is treat it like makeup. Apply some setting spray and it's going to stay in place, especially if you sweat a lot like me, or if you have very, very oily skin. Now, for very oily skin, like I mentioned before, this is going to feel a little greasy because this isn't a mattifying sunscreen. The brand also doesn't claim that this is mattifying. I see myself purchasing it once this is done. Now this next one is something that I did not see coming from the brand. This is such a beautiful serum. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the Acne Clarifying Resurfacing Serum. This is an exfoliating serum, you guys. It's got 5% AHA, 3% PHA, and 2% BHA. This is not for sensitive skin because this is very exfoliating. This is something that you can use once a week, twice a week, and that's about it. Or maybe on alternate nights if you have too much of texture, or if you're not using any other exfoliants at all, then you can use this on alternate nights. But honestly, for me, what I was doing, I was using it once a week. That's about it, and it showed fantastic results on my skin. This is a transparent solution. It's non-sticky. It absorbs really well, you guys. It doesn't have any strong fragrances either. It just smells of the ingredients, so that is a plus point for me. If you're allergic to fragrances, you can still use this. So what I like to do with this is don't use any exfoliating face washes, any exfoliating toners. Very simple skincare routine. Layer this after toner, a moisturizer on top, and that's pretty much good to go. If you want, you can add some niacinamide, but honestly, that's even not needed because this is a very gentle formulation, at least on my skin type, because I'm used to microneedling, chemical peels. I've been using exfoliants for so many years. So for me, this is quite gentle, but for somebody else who's pretty new to skin exfoliants, this could be a little harsh. So for beginners, once a week is more than enough. Now with this serum and any exfoliants in general, use this in the PM routine when your body is resting. There are less free radicals, you don't have any sun damage, and the next day you have to apply sunscreen. Like for example, I'm sitting in front of this huge window right here. If I'm going to be sitting in my balcony for prolonged hours, I will need to apply some sunscreen. Even now, I have some sunscreen underneath. It's so important. Now because this has 5% AHA and 3% PHA, I don't recommend using this on active acne. The 2% BHA salicylic acid is honestly so good for active acne, but because this has other exfoliants, it could trouble your skin because your skin barrier is anyway very sensitive when you have acne. So what you can do is once your acne is clearing up, once the pus and the inflammation is gone, you can start using this twice a week just to reduce hyperpigmentation and PIH, because that's what I did. Like when I had acne breaking out, this is what I used once a week when my acne would subside, just to reduce the marks, and it's done a fantastic job. So this is something I strongly recommend for post-acne treatment, not on active acne. And if you don't have acne, and if you have dull skin, a lot of texture, if you have clogged pores, then this is something you can use once a week just to prevent whiteheads, blackheads, to improve your skin texture, reduce all of that congestion on your skin, because even though you might not have acne-prone skin, you might still have a lot of texture or hyperpigmentation. So this will work really well for that. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. I absolutely love it. I love the new branding, and the best part right here, they've mentioned the pH level. It's 3.5 to 4, which is fantastic. So on top of this, you can use a nice ceramide moisturizer, and that's about it. Some hyaluronic acid based moisturizer. Keep it fairly simple. Don't use vitamin C, retinols, and all of that. You don't want to use so many exfoliants altogether, because vitamin C also exfoliates your skin ever so slightly depending on the potency. They've also mentioned all of the ingredients right here, so you don't have to go to the website to check the entire detailed ingredient list, which is fantastic. Now this is super affordable. It's just for $7.50. So for the quality, for the quantity, and how much you're going to use per week, this is going to last you a minimum of 8 months easily. Gluconolactone is the PHA that's used here. It's one of the best, and they have all of the fruit-derived AHAs mentioned right here. They've got some from orange, from lemon, sugarcane, bilberry. Beautiful ingredient list. If you suffer from a lot of whiteheads, you can use this just on your T-zone as well. You don't have to use it on the entire face. This is not a serum that you must use on your entire face and neck. You can also use it just on the problem areas. So for example, if you have some hyperpigmentation right here and overall your skin is doing fairly okay, then you can just use this on the problem area. You can customize the application basis of what your skin needs. So don't unnecessarily apply it all over your skin when you don't need it. That's how you're going to end up troubling your barriers. Now, if you're already using retinols, if you're using vitamin C, then you can just use this once a week. Honestly, you don't need to use it more than that. If you have no other exfoliants, then 3 times a week. So if you're not using any exfoliant in your toner, no exfoliants in your moisturizer, no exfoliants in your face wash, use this thrice a week. That's pretty good. Now these next 2 products you guys have heard me speak so much about in literally every single get ready with me video, in all of my skincare videos, on my reels, on my stories. I'm gonna let you guys take a wild guess. And if you guess the lip tints, then you're 100% right. So let me quickly swatch some for you. This is the shade that I use the most. It's called Bell Rose. So this is the shade right here. It's a cool toned pinkish red that looks so good on my cool neutral tone skin. You can apply this on top of your sunscreen. You can apply this on bare skin. With your makeup, this doesn't move the makeup around and it's so easy to work with. It is extremely long lasting and super pigmented. Now what I like about this is on my lips, this leaves a beautiful pigment. It fades away gradually and it also tints the lips. So once it's all gone, you still have that tint on your lips, which is fantastic. You see this dent right here? This is gonna last me a long time, even after every single day use. Look at that. I use this for grocery shopping, when I'm stepping out to get some errands done, when I'm shooting skincare videos. Every time, this is the lip tint that I use in every single video. You guys already know it. The shade is called Bell Rose and it is perfect for me. I haven't used the other shade quite a bit because it's a more warm toned red. Look at that. It's a more tomatoey red. This will suit a lot of deeper complexions, a lot of warmer complexions, and this is the difference. So this is a more tomato red and this is a more pinkish red. You can see the color difference as well, right? So this is pinkish red and this is more deeper, warmer red. Both of them are pretty similar in the texture. I love the formulation because it is so lightweight. A lot of these balmy textures can be very, very sticky, but this is so lightweight, you guys, and it blends like a dream. Now, one of the major concerns I have with most of the lip tints out there in the Indian market is that they literally feel like a thin lipstick. That's it. Not hydrating, not moisturizing, very difficult to blend on top of makeup or even on dry skin, very difficult to blend on the lips, especially if you have dry lips. So you have to apply a lot of lip balm and then go in, and honestly it's a huge hassle. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't used a lot of lip tints, even though I get them in PR. But this formulation is honestly so good. This is something I've recommended to all my friends. All my friends have bought this because this formulation is just literally something else, and I really hope Pure by Priyanka doesn't tweak it or change it because this is perfect the way it is. This gives you a nice sheen on your lips. This tints your lips. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't move around too much. It tints your cheeks really well. It doesn't break you out. Top-notch ingredients. Fantastic formulation. I cannot wait to see what other colors the brand launches. Like, I really hope Pure by Priyanka has some more colors in this because the formulation is so good. If they have some nice mauve, some nice deeper pinks with this balmy texture, oh my god, I'm gonna buy all of those colors because the formulation is nothing like what I've tried in the Indian market. I have honestly tried so many lip tints, so many lip and cheek tints, and man, most of them haven't worked for me, but this just stuck with me and this is my holy grail. I cannot live without this. I already have one more that I travel with. This is what I keep at home. So if I'm at home, if I want to rush down, this is something that I have on me, and there's a backup in my handbag because in case I forget this, I always want a lip tint on me, and this is what I swear by. You must have noticed that every single YouTube video of mine has this. This shade was literally made for me. I absolutely love it. And those are some of the recent launches that I've been trying, testing, and really loving. I'm so impressed with the formulations, you guys, and I'm a huge Pure by Priyanka fan. You guys already know. I've done detailed reviews in the past as well. I'm going to leave them in the description, also link them somewhere up here. If you guys do hear some sound in the background, it's all of the construction work that my neighbors have going on, but I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed watching it. If there are some other products from Pure by Priyanka that you want me to try out, leave them in the description, and don't forget to check out the other reviews that I've done from the brand in the past. All right, you guys, I'm going to take your leave now, but before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my previous videos right here. I will catch you all in the next video. So then, take care of yourselves. Bye.